Welcome back, friends, strangers, and enemies. Back with another playthrough of American McGee's Alice. Last time we left off, we fought against the Tweedle brothers and met the Mad Hatter face to face. And we still got these things to contend with as well. Still haven't been bitten by one of those yet for this playthrough. Which, now that I've said that, I may have jinxed myself, so... yeah. And still, first time for everything. I apologize if I sound a little more lispy than usual. I ended up burning my tongue. There's another one of those grasshopper tea things down there, but we're just gonna leave that alone.
A reflection sometimes exposes more reality than the object it echoes.
And like I said, first time for everything. That's the first time that I made it across there without dropping into the hot tea. Which may be a little bit embarrassing to admit when I've been playing this game all my life, and this is the first time that I was actually ever careful enough not to jump into the tea. And there we go. Yeah, that's what happens when you get bit by one of those spiders. It doesn't really do anything to damage you, just obscures your vision with that silhouette of the Cheshire Cat there.
Wake up! Someone's come to release us!
It's just a human, probably useless.
Undo us, please, from this contraption.
Or you could give us tea if you'd prefer.
Were you impolite at table? Did you slap your tea? Or talk while chewing? Confess your crime.
We've done nothing of the kind. It's the Hatter. He's gone quite mad, if I do say so. Speaking of which, how is the Queen of Hearts not like a typhoon?
Both are powerful, destructive, and indiscriminately cruel. But the typhoon doesn't mean to be.
Good answer. Wrong, but good.
Oh, I beg your pardon. You are in real danger. Where is your host?
Real danger? Are we? Really? Here, I wish to go home. Evidently, I've worn out my welcome.
The Hatter will be here at 6, sharp as clockwork.
Misses no opportunity to deny us our tea. Most cruel, I'm sure. And his medicine makes me tired.
Okay, so during that cutscene I made the stupid decision of having a quick shot of rum, which is not helping the burning tongue issue. In fact, that may have made me a little bit more lispy. least there are no complications with the video this far. Or thus far, I meant to say. I end up still stumbling over my own words, too.
Quick as mercury and mad from it, among other things. He is obsessed with time. Find him or your own time may be short.
Damn it! Yep, first time for everything. That's the first time that's happened to me as well. Normally I'm able to grab that rage box, no problem. Also, I still find it kind of interesting when those things just go up in flames as opposed to getting frozen from the ice wand. Shut up. Again? Come on! And there we go with lagging issues. I would have been so pissed if that was another game over right there. Alright, you know what? We're gonna save because I'm not going to go through this like a million times over. I feel like this is gonna be a pretty bad day for me.
A reflection sometimes exposes more reality than the object.
Yeah, let's get on with it. And skip. And skip. And save.
Quick as Mercury and mad from it, among other things. He is obsessed with time. Find him, or your own time may be short.
You know, I brought up the reason why I wasn't a big fan of the sequel was because it just seemed like it was unnecessary. Another reason why I didn't like it is because they reused a lot of the same dialogue. You may remember the Cheshire Cat said that in the Madness Returns as well.
Those two seem to barely comprehend their situation.
They're blithering idiots. But the Hatter does come at 6 on the dot.
For his tea?
No. To check his cruel experiments. With gears, springs, levers, and mechanical gizzards, he seeks an impossible precision. Like a watchmaker obsessed with infinitesimal fractions of seconds, or a mathematician who tries to square the circle. He'll turn all the inhabitants into his automatons, or kill them in the attempt.
That's simply awful. 6 o'clock, you say?
6 precisely, by that clock.
Perhaps 6 comes early today.
There's another demon guy down there. Haven't collected 3 of them. Which I believe we already have 3. And we're just gonna leave that alone. Alright, hang on a second. Yeah, I was playing this in a minimized screen because I thought that would help with lagging issues, but I ended up having a couple other problems. The mouse was going all over the place in the background. You probably saw the game freeze up for a minute there. Yeah, I think you could also summon the Cheshire Cat here for another unique piece of dialogue. Let's see.
The uninformed must improve their
No,
deficits
it's
or die.
just a generic one that you could get if you summon them. Okay, and here we are. Excuse me. Here we come to our boss battle. This may be the easiest or hardest, depending on which difficulty you play on.
The staff lacks only the Jabberwock's eye. Though he has two, I understand he's quite fond of them both. I doubt time will change his mind. Speaking of which, where's the Hatter?
I retract my earlier statement. Not for the fact that I ended up just getting killed off there, because I remembered a later boss battle where you have to go against the Jabberwock for a second
the
time.
Jabberwock's eye. Though he has two, I understand he's quite fond of them both. I doubt time will change his mind. Speaking of which, where's the Hatter?
usually on your second run around with the Hatter, you can take him down. I was able to get him the first time around without having to deal with any of his automatons, but since I'm on a medium difficulty, it's slightly more challenging. And there you have it. And I see that I'm lagging again, so we're gonna save this so we don't have to go through that all over again.
This unique watch stops time for a time. Unlike death, time moves on. Those who stood still with time move on also, unless they're dead.
With gratitude, I offer you my services.
Promise only what you're prepared to deliver. I am destined to battle the Red Queen. The outcome is uncertain.
You won't fight alone. Permit me to serve as your commander. I'll muster the forces whose allegiance your courage and skill have already won.
How shall we prepare for battle?
An assault on the Queen depends on breaching the gates to her kingdom. Only the Jabberwock's eye staff can pry them open. If you open the gates, I'll lead the troops to victory. Let us right the wrongs of this world together. Recruit whatever allies you can, Alice. We'll need them all. I'll return with reinforcements. Take heart.
Alright, so given the complications that I've had so far, with the dying and whatnot, I think that we're going to finish up this Nice. I think we're going to finish up this level, take on the Jabberwock for the first time, and then call it a night. Aw. One on the spider gun. There we go. Oh yeah, the Death Time Watch that we just got. This is a pretty important item that comes in really handy down the line. Actually, it'll come in very handy in the next couple minutes when I get past these imps. Not quite yet with these things here, but it does come in handy very, very soon. somehow the splattering effect isn't the same without the sound behind it. See? So much more satisfying. Oh, that was stupid of me. Yeah, what I was going to say back when I screwed myself over and got burned up is that those fish are what you need the watch for. Oh, it's what I use it for anyway, because there's a platforming portion relatively soon where you have to jump past fish, which shoots fire at you. And what's more, these things can also drag you into the lava with their tongues. Well, that being said, we're gonna save again. Yeah, it's not this guy here. He's a little annoying, but he's easy to navigate past. It's the other one that... Okay, I guess there are two of them there. There's actually another one that shows up right along this path here. We're gonna see if we can use this to our advantage. Just try to sneak past it before using the death time watch. And as you can see, it stops all the enemies in their tracks. The only drawback is that you can only use the watch once per level. And the effects wear off rather quickly. And there's another fish. Damn it.
time for action has arrived. You should not waste a day. No lame excuses do you contrive, nor tolerate delay.
It talks like I'm on holiday, Cat. Wandering about having a bit of fun. The Oracle's an idiot.
Confront what frightens or offends you. Reckless or insulting talk should never go unchallenged.
You bizarre creature. I was beginning to like you.
Like me or don't, but believe me, the Jabberwock must be eliminated, now. Blow open the gates and confront the Queen.
I don't have the final piece of the staff. Without his eye, how can it be done?
I don't know, but you must. The situation is urgent.
What good are you to me? I'm supposed to attack this ferocious creature, but I'm not even sure this is my fight.
It's no one else's, Alice. Only you can save yourself.
Save myself? From death, is that it? Is that why I've come here? I'm not afraid to die. At times I've welcomed death.
Not death.
What then? A fate worse than death? I'm not stupid, don't make me think you are.
Think what you will, but know this. You withdrew from your world after the fire because you could not bear your terrible loss. When you answered Rabbit's call, you began to emerge from your tragedy. Stay on this path, Alice. Save yourself, and you will save Wonderland. You will restore us all.
What I've been feeling, I am beginning to understand. I broke this world, and only I can repair it.
Go well, Alice. The Jabberwock waits. With Griffin as your partner, you have reason to hope for success. He's the strongest among us.
Oh, crap. Forgot about this point, too. Yeah, apparently, I'm an idiot, because this is where you're supposed to actually use the Death Time Watch if you want to get past some of these monsters. Splatter. As Tyrant King 10 would say. Yeah, there's another fish just over this point here. And I think this is the one who likes to drag you into the lava. Yep. And I forgot there were one of these things lurking up there as well. Okay. Okay, not two, three of them.
miss. Have you never heard that punctuality is a virtue?
You and my dentist's assistant have much in common.
You're habitually late, aren't you? Between your dim-witted daydreaming and your preening vanity, the hours just fly by. There's barely time for anything else.
That the best you can do? Hurl second-rate insults, they don't hurt.
Your family was expecting you to come to them, weren't they? Perhaps they thought you might warn them of the danger, being close to the source as you were. But they waited in vain, didn't they? And died for their trouble.
We were all asleep. It was an accident.
Selfish, misbegotten, and unnatural child. You smelled the smoke, but you were in dreamland taking tea with your friends. You couldn't be bothered. Your room was protected and spared, while your family upstairs roasted in an inferno of incredible horror.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it does more damage than the other weapons. It would be pretty clever if McGee programmed it to, but the Vorpal Blade is supposed to be the weapon which did in the Jabberwock in the original poem. And it does look like it's the only weapon that he actually flinches and reacts to, so I'm gonna have to go back and try it another time and try to test whether or not that brings the match to a quicker end or not. And I say match because, spoiler alert, you don't actually defeat the Jabberwock here. You end up getting the shit kicked out of you and Griffin comes in to save you. Was actually quicker than easy mode for whatever reason.
Hurry, Alice. The eye staff is yours. The troops are gathered. Everything is ready. I'll deal with the Jabberwock. You are our champion. Lead us to victory in Queensland.
Some of you probably looked at that and wondered what the hell just happened. Didn't we have, like, more map fragments a minute ago? And you would be right, and that was actually a point of concern for me when I first played the game as well, but whether it's to troll the people playing or not, I have no idea. But we are where we need to be. As you can see, we have the eye staff, which is the most powerful weapon in the game. Now there is one other one which is debatably more powerful, but it's a little less efficient. And coincidentally, you can also get that on this level as well. Yeah, if you don't end up getting it on this level, you just get it at the very end of the game, but see some discoloration in the wall here where it's a little darker on this side, and you can see a little divot for a door. And you just go over here next to Humpty Dumpty, press the switch, Open it up. And...
A blunderbuss in the hands of a blockhead is a catastrophe waiting to happen. You're not a dunderhead, but exercise great care.
It's far more intellectual than just saying all guns are bad, like a lot of people do these days. It just depends on the blockhead who's wielding it. As you can see, this is a fairly powerful weapon, but it drains all your magic points, or will points, as it's called. So, yeah, I'd stick with the eye staff for those of you who want to dispatch enemies quickly. But, of course, for these guys... Yeah, you know me, I'm gonna go in with the Vorpal Blade. That's just too satisfying to pass up the opportunity. Okay, so at this point in the game, you can actually bypass a short cutscene that you have here with that wall. You'll get a brief flashback to Griffin's words.
Only the Jabberwock's eye staff can pry them open.
Yeah, you can actually blow those walls apart beforehand. And this is where we're going to stop for the night. We probably have enough game left for about 2-3 more videos of this, and I'm going to have to figure out what I want to start posting next. Anyway, yeah, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and here endeth the gameplay. I'll see you next time.